Hello, my name is Data. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we are exploring a new planet discovered by Lax Syntax and named Exotica X. So why don't we warp on over there, and while we're there, I wanted to mention that today 1.32 dropped as a patch, so you might want to check that out. And we will do our spin super duper daredevil descent directly towards the planet. And I think we found ourselves on the night side of the planet, so let's see what we'll be able to see here. I think there might have been a little bit of a mountain there I didn't want to crash into. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see. We're on the night side, but we'll check this section out anyway. Alright, looks like some kind of white or illuminated hex shapes. That's interesting. So this is the Forsaken Planet, and Forsaken Planets used to be, I think, pretty much just barren. So it looks like they've added new terrain features to some of these planets. So let's fly around a little bit. I think some of these might be floating. We're going to need a little more light to get a good look at this planet. We run a scan, and I don't believe anything shows up on there. Well, if it's Forsaken, I guess this is possibly going to be just an empty planet now. And that's how they may have changed the planet terrains. Alright, there's the sun. We're going to try to fly over there. Maybe end up in some daylight so we can see a little bit better. There's the sun. Flying through the atmosphere. Yeah, the colors are coming up a little better now. What is that? A little bit of greenish, some reds, and these floating hex shapes. So we're definitely going to have to check those out. Alright, the sky looks like it's a greenish yellow tint. And still nothing coming up on a scan. Forsaken planets may actually be totally forsaken now. Alright, let's see if we can find a decent place to land where we're not going to crash into all these floating things or hex shapes. Alright. We have touched down safely on planet Exotica X. And are immediately damaged by something, but it's a peaceful climate, relaxed, lacking. So there's probably going to be not much here. Barren. Pretty neat though. I have not seen anything like this before. With the floating hex balls. That is very neat. It sure beats those just barren planets that they used to have. So, very much appreciated. We will run a scan and find some plutonium. Not very large amounts. That will be iron. Let's see if we can gather some iron. Don't get much from that, but there's so much of it around, I guess it doesn't matter. There's some more plutonium, so I guess the theme is this planet will have plutonium, so you can fly off of it, and that's about it. If you get stuck here, at least you have plutonium. Can't seem to mine those. Interesting. See if we can land on one. Oh no. Alright, I think we just fell off the hill there. So we might stop that. Alright, now I think what we should do is grab a panoramic view. So I'm going to turn up the volume, so adjust your headsets, and let's just spend a minute checking out the landscape. Well, those are definitely some eerie sounds. That was pretty cool, and I like that they added different ambiance or ambient sounds to the planets that are a bit different. We used to definitely hear the animals and the winds before, so it'll be interesting to see what else we might run into out here. The temperature's not too bad, but there's pretty much nothing else around, so just that deuterium. I think we might head back towards the ship. You know, why don't we put up one of these signal scanners and we will share the coordinates. So if you're interested in coming out here, I think we should also maybe check out to see if there's a habitable base. Not that I'm going to be moving onto this planet. It's not necessarily my style. But it is definitely really neat with a sci-fi feeling, so if something like that interests you. And I think we did find one on the planet, so why don't we go check that out? My ship landed on a little molehill. I wonder I got damaged when I jumped off. Alright. Well, we are approaching the habitable zone, and there's definitely no water on this planet, just lots of the hex shapes and plutonium to make sure you're not stuck here. Lacking and non-present for the flora and fauna. Well, it is a forsaken planet, and they used to be barren, so this is definitely an upgrade, definitely a terrain change, something that, well, I haven't seen it, so it's very interesting. Hope we run into more of these type of sci-fi planets. The Stray Grenades base. Oh yeah, this is the system that 3 of us built a base in, and I wouldn't recommend that because you end up not being able to see each other's bases. So stick to your own system and you should be fine. It's a possibility that only one base registers in a system, so nobody else might find your base even if it's there, unless that's your intention, is to hide. Oh, I think this is pretty cool. I like the red colors and stuff. There's some plutonium. Might as well go grab some so we're not stuck on this planet since it's the only thing around. I think I need some anyway to make some more warp cells. Overall, I don't know, what would you guys rate this planet? Or what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section if you like these new terrain features. And this could be unique to this planet for all we know, so I'm not sure. There's plutonium, but not massive amounts of it. So I've noticed some planets have huge plutonium crystals, so there's a variation in that. Everything is random to a point. Alright, that's pretty cool. A new structure. Overall, pretty cool. I like it. Would not live here. It was nice to visit. Not much to find down there, besides some exploring. So I think that might pretty much end it for this transmission. We will go explore more planets, and as we find some more unique ones, we'll definitely be sharing them and exploring them together. So I think I'm just going to head over to the space station, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So you guys have a great day.